What is up, guys? I'm GB and we are back with some more Naruto Online. And today we're going to be doing the nerfs and buffs of the water main. I did earth main already. Now let's see what they did to the water main. Let's get right into this. Alright, we're going to start with her first. The first one at the top is healing jutsu. B4 heals one unit with the least life from your team and disperse all debuffs on that target. It was just a regular good healing ability. Got rid of all debuffs. Heal one person on your team. So let's see what it does now. Heal one unit with the least life points from your lineup and disperse all debuffs on the selected unit. There is a chance of healing 2 units with the least life instead of only 1. That's pretty good. That's a big buff right there. You have a chance of healing 2 units. It made water main more crazy, you know, for friggin' cancer teams, but I guess that's definitely a buff right there. Next is soul absorption. Let's see. Before, recover 10 chakra points and 10% of your life every time a unit dies. Can be triggered up to 6 times each round. This one was okay. I didn't use it that much. The only time I really used it is when I had like characters that had multiple clones and stuff like that, like Naruto or Sasori 100 puppies, something I kept putting up. Sometimes regular Sage Naruto, but I didn't really use it that often. But let's see what it does now. Recover 30% chakra points and increases ninjutsu by 15% each time a unit dies. You can trigger up to 2 times each round. Furthermore, this unit will receive senjutsu user attributes. What is senjutsu user attributes? Is that like Sage mode? Alright, so basically it recovers 30% chakra and increases the ninjutsu every time a unit dies. That's pretty good. It's a good amount of chakra if you have, you know, Sage Naruto or even Kabuto, the one that brings people back to life. That Kabuto always putting out clones, so when they die, Kabuto will also get, you know, healing. Then you'll get recovered chakra and you increase your ninjutsu. It doesn't give you life anymore, but it makes you stronger every time someone dies. So it can be a little bit for an offensive water main. Next is water clone jutsu. At the beginning of battle, summon 1 water clone, fire resistance. Upon of death, recover 20 chakra points. I didn't know that. I never paid attention. The clone may use water style flow whip each round. I never even noticed that it gave me chakra every time it died, like freaking Kakashi's clone. Alright, let's see what they did now. At the beginning of battle, summon 1 water clone with life points based on 60% of the main body. The clone is able to use water style floating whip as a standard attack. Recovers 30 chakra points if the water clone is defeated. That is definitely a buff right there. I don't know what the percentages was for the water clone in the beginning, but 60% of the main body and then 30% chakra after it dies. I mean, not 30% chakra, but 30 chakra recovery. You got a lot of chakra recovery with water main right now. If you have your water clone up with the soul absorption and they both die, that's 60 chakra right there if they both go away. So that's pretty good. Or, you know, 30 chakra or 30 chakra for when it dies if you just want the clone. Plus the whip is always good, the float whip that acupunctures people. Alright, next ability, curse mark test. Before, if there is 1 curse mark type ninja in your team, this unit will have his ninjutsu and attack increase by 20%. I'm surprised they say his. This is a girl game, but it was okay. I didn't really use it that much. It's no really that many reasons to use curse mark characters. The only time maybe when you have like Sasuke, but even then you'll want to use, you know, make your healing stronger or something, or poison tie. I don't know. I forgot which row is in. Let's check real quick. Let's check and see what row is in. Yeah, you would want to use poison tie most of the time, clone, or even this one. So I don't know. I never really used it. Let's see what they did to it now. Before the first action in every round cause damage to oneself, this damage can never be ninjutsu attribute credit damage. After causing damage to oneself, this unit mystery cooldown time will be reduced by 1. It's almost like a self-hurting Kabuto ability. Human experiment. Like his is before each action causes a small amount of damage to all curse mark units. This one is before the first action of every round causes damage to oneself. So it's basically her own personal little pain to herself, and it makes her cooldown go down by 1. This kind of can be used instead of poison tide to heal if you want more healing, or maybe you want a more offensive one. You can try to do your mystery off a lot more often. It seemed pretty good. This is definitely a buff. Nobody really used the curse mark one, so I think it's a buff. Who in the comment section used the curse mark test, unless you was using like Sasuke, and even then they had better options. Alright, next is before. Every time this unit suffered an attack, this unit will recover 2% of life points, and this unit attack will be increased by 8%. I used it not most of the time. Sometimes I use poison tie. I haven't used it since I switched back to water main, but I used to use it a lot to make her tanky and, you know, get her some attack so I could do some more damage. It can be used defensive or offensive because you get recover life when you take damage, or you can use it offensive, so when you do take damage you can make yourself stronger and then start hurting people with your, especially like acupuncture freaking whip. Now let's see what it does now. Recover 3% of your life points and increases the critical hit rate by 1% every time this unit suffers an attack. That looked like a little bit of nerf. It made her tankier, but it made her damage go down a little bit. Critical hit rate, I would rather have increased attack instead of critical hit rate. It kind of did the same thing to the old Rock Lee. The old Rock Lee in this game used to increase his taijutsu, and then they changed it to critical, I think critical hit and stuff. So I don't know, I like increasing the attack more than I like increasing the critical hit rate, or critical hit rate. I don't know, it seemed kind of a nerf to me. But you did get a little bit tankier though. Recovered 3% life instead of 2%, just a little bit. So if you were just using her just to tank stuff, I guess it could be pretty good. But if you was using her to do damage with that ability to get stronger, I don't know about that now. The only one that's like, this prior nerf is the reverse seal curse mark. Nobody really used the beginning one, so I say it's above. The water clones is better. You get 30 chakra. I keep saying 30% every time it dies, and 60% of your main character's stats. And then absorb or soul absorption give you 30 chakra ninjutsu every time a ninja dies for 2 rounds. Not 6 times, but it's 2 times. But 30 chakra is a lot compared to 10. And plus not that many people use that as well. The life you have a chance of getting healing 2 ninjas. So I see that water main was really buffed. She's definitely going to be more of a problem, and she already was a problem. Now she's definitely a super problem now, because she got a lot of good stuff that changed. Can't wait to see how she worked with some teams, and she's definitely going to make cancer teams a lot better. And they're already good in the first place, but now she's way worse. But let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the water main? Do you like her stats? Have you been using her so far? I'll say I have been winning a little bit more with this team, and especially in space time. I've been winning a lot more with this team, I'll say that. So it definitely has gotten better. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the water main. She's definitely been buffed. Before we go, let's try to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's our goal. If you guys enjoy, hit that like button. If you did not, hit that like button. Anyway, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I said Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a breeze.